Holy moly, holy crap, what happens in PayPal and 3M? Oh my goodness, if you look at the shares, really sharply dropped down. Welcome to a quick quick view about the two hottest shares in the last 2 days. And we want to start with the 3M share. So let's have a look about the news. And you can see, oh my God, sold off 11.03% on earnings, but it looks like it was really a bad overreaction. And we will have a look at the charts about the trend following system. And in daily chart, we can see, yes, that was really, really bad. From the top in the last days, $110 down to $92. The last 2 days, we could see a little bit calm down in this, but actually we have to admit this is now a downtrend. So where we are right now, that's interesting. We left the fair price zone. The fair price actually in 3M is $102 roundabout, and we left the fair price zone, and now we're gonna be to admit that the price is kind of cheap, but the last low is here at $85. So maybe we have to admit and assume that maybe this will happen in the next days. Maybe a kind of little bit recovery and then a trend continuation down to 85%. But that was really, really bad in the last days. So could you participate in hourly chart, for example? And yes, of course. And you can see with this trend following system and with the Dow Howe principles you learn here on Dow Howe trading, for example, then you could see, that was really interesting. Look, we had an uptrend before in hourly chart, this one, and before the earnings came out, you could have a breakout strategy to the upper side. And if the news were different and the breakout would happen on the upper side, you could make a lot of money on the upper side. But also, that's the interesting part, nevertheless, the earnings, look what happens here. That was a downtrend, and we were in the second trend arm, and you could participate before the earnings come out to speculate on the breakout, and you make a bunch of money here with the breakout to the lower side. So, but at the same time, now where we are, also same procedure, out of the fair price zone, but it's still a downtrend. And maybe we will see a kind of recovery here also in hourly chart and then a trend continuation. So in every case in 3M, it looks like really, really damaged, and it looks like we will see a trend continuation to the lower side. PayPal, the next one, which was really bad. Let's have a look at the daily chart. So where we are, the fair price is up $74, and we also had the last 3 days really, really bad numbers. So about the news, we can see, new features can prevent hefty losses. And of course, Citi gave out a negative outlook about PayPal also. So from the news side, not that really good. But good news brings buyers back. Bad news brings buyers back, and good news brings the sellers back. But actually, look, we are still in an uptrend. It's not that young trend anymore. It's trend of number 4. But maybe look, actually the price is holding the fair price zone around about $61 for the moment. And what it could be interesting is when we see a kind of stabilization there, then it's gonna be a new up move and maybe back to the fair price $74 roundabout. That's for the day traders. And in hourly chart for the intraday traders, look, in the last 2 hours, PayPal comes a little bit back. And basically, it's interesting. We have the main trend is facing upwards also in PayPal, and we have a corrective downtrend. This is a kind of difficult. So we have two trends that can continue from the probability side. So what you can do for the moment, the first part is to speculating on a continuation on the long side, that we go up to $74 again. So this is a buying zone here, and maybe with a stop loss around about $55. But if you can see that the price will not going higher than this price level here, then maybe we have to assume that the downtrend will continue. So you can be at the moment on the buyer side, but be prepared on the short side also. That is a kind of overview about 3M and PayPal. That was the hottest shares in the last 2 days. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for listening.